Hey y'all. Today I'm going to be talking about a movie. You can watch it on HBO Max with or without audio description. It is called Antlers. Now, I was expecting something with a deer or a moose or even an elk. No, it wasn't that. And this was kind of like a thriller, kind of like supernatural type of movie, and it came out in 2022. And this movie took me for a loop because I didn't really know. Like I said, I was expecting an animal, but it starts out, it's a little boy in a truck, and his daddy's working in this mine or cave or something, and he's just telling him to stay in the truck and haha, don't drive away in it. And he gets out of the truck and he goes a little bit into this cave, and he's yelling for his daddy. And I don't know what happened because it immediately went to another scene. But I believe there was some weird scream type of thing. And I was like, okay, what happened? Did he get hurt? But it goes to this boy. His name is Lucas. He's the main focus of the movie. And he's a school kid. And his teacher, her name is Jules. And she's got a brother. His name is Paul. And he's a police officer. He's the cop in this town and all that. And she starts getting really concerned with Lucas because of, he's getting bullied. And he's drawing some really odd things in his sketch pad. And he's just, she can tell that something's not right, that they need to go and talk to the dad. And so she goes to the house and she knocks on the door. Well, the door is partially open. So she calls for Lucas's dad. His name is Frank. And she's listening. Well, she hears something not right. It sounds like a big animal bumping and running. So she hightails it. I mean, she's gone. She's not sticking around to figure out what that noise was, which I wouldn't either. And so that was a fail. She's tried to call the house and nobody picks up. And so another person from the school ends up going, and she just goes on in. And it's real dark in there, and she tries to flip on a light. Well, there's no power to the house, and apparently the house smells really bad. She's covering her, her nose and everything, and she's looking around, hollering for Frank, and she unlocks the door to go upstairs, which, why would you do that? I mean, you work at a school. It's not like you're a social worker or something. But she might have been a social worker at the school. I'm not really 100% sure. But she goes up there and she sees this little boy. It's not Lucas. It's his younger brother, Aiden. And she can just tell, he's malnourished. He's super skinny. And she's like, oh, you must be hungry. And then boom. I mean, Daddy pounces on her and slings her up in this room. And I'm just like, what is happening? And then I can't even begin to picture this in my head, y'all. But the audio description said that antlers came out of his mouth. And I was like, well, how was he eating her if he's got antlers coming out of his mouth? But that's what the audio description said. I don't know anybody else that's seen the movie to verify, if they go back in his mouth when he's eating. I don't know. My dog just yawned. Anyway, so after that, I was like, that scared me. Like, I jumped because I wasn't expecting it. I thought, I don't know what I thought. But later on in the movie, it's Jules and her brother talking to another man that's got this book. Because they found an antler in the beginning of the cave. And he's like, is that a deer? And he's like, I don't know what's that's from. Well, they find out it's from a Wendigo. I had never heard of a Wendigo. And I was like, well, it's a Wendigo. So it's kind of like some mythical creature, demon-like thing. And, y'all, I was like, I was not expecting that in this movie whatsoever. However, this is a really good movie. I liked it. This is probably more of a guy movie. I don't see many girls liking this movie, but I loved it. I thought it was really cool. I'm not going to spoil the ending because the ending was not what I expected at all. But I do want y'all to go check it out and let me know what y'all thought. Like I said, it's on HBO Max. You can watch it with or without your audio description turned on. I liked it. It's really good. So, check it out. Comment me and let me know what you thought of it. Don't forget to like my video and subscribe to my channel. Don't be blindsided. And we'll see you next week.